What is up, YouTube? Dead by Dustin here, and today we are starting on a brand new mod pack. We are playing Tolkiencraft II. Now this is version 2.9.5, the last version of Tolkiencraft II, and I'm ready to jump right into it. I'm excited. I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan, and I'm really looking forward to playing this pack. Now, I have played about 4 hours with some friends on a multiplayer server that has this pack, so I kind of know the ins and outs of the beginning, but other than that, it is completely blind. I do not know a lot of things about this, but to get us started, we're going to go ahead and type in the HQM space quest, and with that, we have got questing mode. Now, the world has changed. You feel it in the water, you feel it in the earth, you smell it in the air. Much that once was lost, for none now live who remember it. It began with the forging of the great rings. 3 were given to the elves, immortal, wisest and fairest of all beings. 7 to the dwarf lords, great miners and builders of the mountain halls. And 9 rings were gifted to the race of Minecrafters, who above all else desire power. But they were, all of them, deceived, for another ring was made. In the land of Middle-earth, in the fires of Mount Doom, the Dark Lord Sauron forged in secret a master ring to control all the others, and into this ring he poured his cruelty, his malice, and his will to dominate all. One ring to build them all in, and in the darkness mine them. Straight out of Lord of the Rings, let's go. Quick to show quest, let's get started. Welcome to Tolkiencraft. Let's go ahead and open that up. And adventure awaits. Welcome to Tolkiencraft mod pack. This first series of quests are designed to get you up to speed with a selection of mods, as well as the mechanics herein you may not already be familiar with. The goal was to give you the ability to play modded Minecraft but have the feel of an MMO. Most importantly, this mod pack uses both HQM and custom NPCs to provide a rich interactive quest environment. To get this party started, go see what the citizens by the market have to say. Alright, so let's head off. Now, for these first few quests, I kind of know where to go, so we won't be doing a whole lot of exploring, but there is so much detail in this mod pack that there is a lot. I love the sounds and all the game. The increase in attacks has me really on edge. And now you see we have visited the fountain. I miss the days when we could stay out all hours without a worry. And what we're going to do is we're going to go with the reward bag. We ain't no wuss. So thankfully we have completed this quest. Ooh, and we got iron armor. That's a great way to start. Get us some iron armor. So L opens up your quest book for, what is it? I'm actually going to turn my sound down here just a little bit. It's quite a bit loud. Alright, but the custom NPCs quests come in L. So we have a first time in Draconis, find the king. It says you should really see the king first, but also the questing book from HQM has its own quest. So now we have been summoned to go see the king. So listening in paid off. Seems there happens to be trouble in this otherwise seemingly peaceful continent. We should go see the king before anyone else. So we're going to go ahead and head off to find the king. And now, like I said, I've played this before, so we spent a little bit of time exploring the town and kind of seeing how everything works. So we should be able to fly through this first little bit, but after that, I'm flying blind. If anyone else has played this mod pack and has any tips, tricks, or otherwise on things I'm doing wrong, things I should really do, I'd be really happy if you guys would drop a comment and let me know what I'm doing wrong. Now, this is one of my favorite parts of the mod pack. These minstrels are spread around the town. And they just play a nice Shire tune on for you, and I love that. I love all the detail they've put into this mod pack. So right here, as you guys can see, is the castle and the dreaded stamp guy who gives you a stamp every time you walk by. So we're going to take a slow walk up to find the king. Now hopefully the king is there. I've seen some versions where the king doesn't actually spawn, but I haven't had a problem with it so far. So we're going to go ahead and walk up to the castle. Now this castle is massive. There are so many different rooms and little hidden things that kind of help you get along if you know where to find them. So let's walk right into the throne room. We have the great orator, the king, and it says we did complete. Oop, wrong button. We did complete this quest, so we should go ahead and talk to the king. Welcome. I hope you can spare some time to help out my kingdom. We got 3 emerald coins for that. Now, if we look in our quest book, we can get another reward. And we're going to go ahead and pick, I believe the sword, I think, would be a good idea to get now. We'll go ahead and get the sword. Now, let's talk to the king and see what he has to say. Welcome to Draconis, hero. You are welcome as long as you don't cause any trouble around here. What trouble is a king? As of late, we have seen an increase in monsters attacking the walls, and there have been several reports of bandits harassing travelers to the village nearby. Seems like a nice kingdom, actually. Nice of you to say. We pride ourselves on our openness and freedom. I have an idea. Why don't you take the coins I gave you and visit each shopkeeper and bring me back an item from each as proofs? If you do, I will make it worth your effort. So we'll go ahead and take that quest. Now, the first time I did this, I didn't know that there was a difference between the HQM quest book and the custom NPCs quest, so I didn't do any of the custom NPC quests, so this is all kind of new to me, but I've done it a little bit this morning just to kind of get a hang of things so I wasn't flying blind. But if we check out our quest book now, we have to go see the baker, the blacksmith, the priest, and the apothecary. And then also from these people we have to buy an item.infusedpotion.name, a wooden sword, and an enchanted book. So let's go ahead and go visit all of these people. I think first we'll stop off at the blacksmith, because I believe he's the closest, and he has an item that we have to purchase from him. But let's just take a minute and look at the inside of the town. This map is so well done, and I haven't even explored any of it. So I'm very excited to take some time to kind of move through the kingdom, look at all of the bells and whistles per se, and see how things go. Give me another stamp, I dare you. He didn't. Good. I didn't want another stamp anyways. So if we go right down here, pass by our minstrel friend again, so we can hear the beautiful tune. These frogs are so cute, but they're also so obnoxious. But don't hit them, they make the most terrible sound. So we have found the blacksmith, and he gave us an iron mattock. That is nice. So we open up our quest book, and it says the blacksmith has been visited. But because the king requested that we buy a wooden sword, we can go ahead and talk to the blacksmith, ask him what he's got for sale, and see that a wooden sword requires one of our 3 emerald coins. So we'll go ahead and pick that up for the king. Now let's take a look who's next on our list. The baker. The baker happens to be right across the street. Go ahead and talk to him. Nice little bibliocraft bell there. So with that, I believe we still need the enchanted book and the item infused potion, but if we look at our HQM, we have visited the baker. Now it's time to go see the priest. And I know that the priest, there's a graveyard over here that spawns mobs that we'll have to use later, but they only spawn at night. But here's the church with the priest, the Church of Draconis. Go ahead and walk to him, see what he has to say. I will pray for your good fortune while you go about your heroic deeds. Well, I appreciate that, good sir. Next on our list would be the apothecary. And I think since we need that item.infused potion, whatever it is, the apothecary probably has that item that we need. Now there are so many custom NPCs that you can use for questing throughout the game. This person's apparently sleeping in the middle of the road. That's interesting. The pub is always a nice place to hang out, but here we see the potions on the signs. This has to be the apothecary. Ah, may blessings be upon you. What did we get? We got a potion of swiftness, speed 2. Awesome. We'll ask what they have for sale, and another one, potion of the air. That must be the potion that we need since it takes the emerald. And we'll look in our quest book. We have completed part 1. Part 2 is visit the commander, the librarian, the farmer, and the banker. Ooh, we'll get 3 diamonds and a backpack out of this. I'm quite excited for that. So we'll start off by going over to see the commander. Now this is scary. You walk through the entrance, and there's archers shooting at targets. Who thought putting the archers by the entrance was a good idea? It's actually a little secret. If you go up here and flip that, the gate actually closes. So a nice little bit of hidden redstone work if you take the time to look around for it. But we'll run in here and see what the commander has to say. What do you need, Dead by Dustin? I am busy. Well, I guess he doesn't want to talk, but nonetheless, we have visited him. The librarian, the farmer, and the banker are next. So we'll go ahead. I don't remember exactly where the library is, but I hope that we can find it quite swiftly. It doesn't look like a library. Residential district main gate. Well, we'll just go up here and talk to the bankers real quick. Now this is the bank. I believe this is where you trade in currency for other currency, but I don't quite know that yet. But we did get a silver coin from the banker. You can buy letters and stamps. Interesting. I don't know if I'll ever do that, but you can also trade your currency here. That is nice. I've never actually done that, but there we go. in case we ever need it. I haven't bought anything with the currency. Alright, what's next? Librarian and the farmer. So we gotta go find the librarian. I know where the farmer is, and he's usually the last one. Hopefully it's this big brick building up here. Oh, oh, oh dear. I'm in the plumbing. That can't be good in a medieval town. That has to be pretty nasty. Nice little pathway. Ooh, a book. That must be it. And here is the librarian. Knowledge is power, she says, and she gave us some paper. I don't know how useful that'll be, but we'll look and see. Is the enchanted book what we need? Let's go ahead and look in our town tour. Enchanted book is the last item that we actually need for that quest. So we'll go ahead and grab it. Now the last person we have to go see is the farmer, who I know lives over in the residential district. So that'll be nice. For the time being, I'm thinking about keeping these episodes at about a half hour. Let me know what you guys think about that. Do they need to be shorter? Should they be longer? I think longer than a half hour might be too much to lose attention span, and any shorter might just be too short to not get anything done. So I think a half hour is probably what we're going to be shooting for this episode, but I also don't want to stop right in the middle of a quest. So look, got a nice supply of seeds, eggs, everything we need here. Let's check this chest. It is empty. But there's a good supply of stuff here. What's over here? Watermelon and pumpkin. So if we ever need any of those, there's some supplies to have. Let's talk to the farmer. He gave us some barley seeds and the quest book. Ooh, it says we haven't visited the farmer yet. This one's a little finicky. I think it's kind of over here a little bit. There it is. Now we got it. And the finale. Let's go to the Mages Guild. I couldn't find the Mages Guild at first, but if I was smart enough and looked up from the farmer, you'd think it would be this massive, crazy looking tower. So we're going to go ahead and go up. Now the Mages Guild is a wealth of early game resources once we get into the magic side of things, which I might do early, because we kind of, in our first playthrough, didn't really progress at all. We just tried to go straight through all the quests, and we ended up fighting bosses and stuff that were much too difficult for our skill level. So I'm going to take things slow. I like to build, so we're going to go ahead and build some things on this. If you guys want to see builds, let me know, because I would like to build on recording, but some people might not like that, so I should just build off camera. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I can do. I'm not a very good builder, but I like to do it. So I got a mana bean from here, and a blood rune. Ooh, that's going to be nice for blood magic. Let's look at the quest book, and we have done it. So we're going to get 2 iron, 3 diamonds, and our backpack. Let's go ahead and choose a reward bag. We can go ahead and open that up. It's just a basic one, so nothing too good. Got a ton of wood. Now the biggest thing we got here is the backpack. The backpack is a great tool to allow us to carry stuff around. Hopefully I get some more backpacks so I don't have to stop questing in the early game. Now, as I was saying, wealth of resources in the Mages Guild. We have Tolkiencraft tables already here for us. We can probably take those. An ethereal bloom up here. A full blood altar with some blood runes. We're definitely going to take those once we get into blood magic. Go down. Oh, another arcane work table. One of the mods that's in this pack that I've never used is Ars Magica, and I'm actually really excited to try it out. I've seen it before a little bit, but that was quite some time ago. Witchery Altera, Petal Apothecary for Botania, Mana Spreader for Botania, and a full mana pool. This is going to be awesome, having a full mana pool ready for us. Hopefully we can take that and use it for our own liking. And we'll go ahead and take a look at this last floor before we head back to turn into the king. What do we got? Oh, this is the Ars Magica room. An Oculus, an inscription table, and a lectern. I don't know what any of those things do, but I'm sure I'm going to find out, because Ars Magica really has me interested since I've never done it before. But now that we've completed this quest, we have a Thinning Their Numbers quest, but first I think we need to go turn in, complete with the Great Orator. So we need to go turn in with the king. So let's go ahead and take a run back to the king. One thing I haven't done a lot in this mod pack is I haven't really explored Middle Earth. Like, I've been through Hobbit Town a little bit. Ooh, a little bit of FPS like there. That was interesting. I've been through Hobbit Town a little bit, which you guys will see later in the series. But I don't think I'm going to rush to Middle Earth, because it's absolutely massive. I'll show you the map. Oh, not that one. I'll show you the map of Middle Earth. It is huge. It is like 100,000 blocks long at least. And it's much beyond where we're at this early in the game. So I don't know if we'll rush to Middle Earth or not. I really like doing all the little quests, helping out the townspeople. And they give a lot of good early game resources, like getting those 64 stacks of wood that I put in our backpack is going to save us a lot of time just cutting trees aimlessly. So let's go up and see the king and turn in our quest. Hopefully he has some nice goodies for us. Ooh, look at the bird. Oh, bird monster. I'm just gonna hope it's not a bird monster and just a regular bird. There's actually a blacksmith in here. Kind of. Not as good as, 64 charcoal, we'll take that. Oh, and a bow and some arrows. We're actually... Oh, that's one thing I forgot. The vanilla tools don't actually work. So none of these tools work. They're only good for crafting, which makes you use Tinker's Construct, which is a big mod installed. And thankfully, down at the blacksmith we visited earlier, there's a fully functioning Tinker's Forge already done. Not that it would be a big deal for us to make one ourselves, but wonderful work, Dead by Dustin. As you can see, we have a variety of shops to help you in your adventures. You just need the coin. By the way, if you ever need more coin than what I've given to you, you can always travel to Middle Earth. I am sure they have tons of work you can do to earn more. Let's go ahead and complete that quest, see what we got. We got our diamonds, our iron. Looks like we got 100 silver coins, so that's really cool. And a block of gold, a block of diamonds. Awesome. Let's talk to him and see what our next quest is going to be. Welcome to Draconis Hero. You're welcome as long as you don't cause any trouble. What troubles a king? Read through this already. Monsters, you say? Yes, creepers, zombies, and skeletons, and even the Endermen have been brave enough to try and attack my kingdom. Perhaps you can help by thinning their numbers. Monsters are that bad, and we get a new quest, thin their numbers. Why don't you kill 20 each of the zombies and skeletons and 10 creepers? That should help my soldiers keep the peace. So if we look at our quest book, we'll get 3 iron blocks, and we can pick a reward bag. So we'll have to kill 10 creepers, 20 zombies, and 20 skeletons. Now, hopefully it's nighttime. It is not. It is daytime. So what we're going to do is go down in the sewer. The sewer is the best place to find creepers I've found. And then if it's nighttime, you can travel in the graveyard and kill skeletons and zombies. So what we're going to do is head right down the road. I love the pathway. Also, I'm playing with the Sphax texture pack. I don't know if it fixes all the textures, but it adds a lot of different textures, and I kind of like it. It's not really much different than the vanilla, like the wood is still vanilla texture, but kind of just adds a little bit of extra. Let's go down here and hope we don't get ambushed by a creeper. There they are. A lot of them fall off the edge, but I know there's a spawner right here, so we're going to go ahead and wait around here. I'm actually going to block up the water so they don't fall off. So we need to kill 10 of these things. Oop, yep, just like that they spawn. Let's try not to let any of them blow up. The broadsword swings quite slow, so it takes a little extra tact to kill these guys. You can't just spam them out. But a cool thing about the mod pack is items actually get, you see skill level XP 42 out of 1176, so we're 4% of the way to upgrading our cleaver, and it adds different effects. And you go from clumsy to comfortable to, I don't know, I've only gotten 1 level. Ooh, don't explode. And he killed the guy behind him. So that's quite unfortunate, but there's a nice little ravine here if we need to get materials at any time. But first we'd have to get Tinker's tools, but we're going to go through the quest line. They give us some nice materials, a lot of iron, a lot of some diamonds and some gold, which we can use to make casts for Tinker's Construct. So those are things we're going to need, but for the time being, we're just going to work on this quest. Hopefully none fall on me while I'm trying to get this one. Hopefully he doesn't fall off. Gonna have to let him come back a little bit. There we go. Easy peasy. So we look in our book and it shows we have killed 3 out of 10 creepers. We'll see how this goes. But I really like this underground sewer area. It's kind of compact, which I guess a sewer would be, but it's just, they put so much detail into building this thing. Like this map is incredible. My hands down, one of the coolest maps I've ever played on. Let's go ahead and, okay, please don't explode. We even got the minstrel above us playing the Shire music on his guitar. The sounds in this are really nice. Ooh, a desert nova. Where did that come from? And a therma lily. It's a generating flower. Ooh, that could help us early game Botania. Never heard of that. Catalyzing gland. I don't know what any of these things are. I'm really unfamiliar with a lot of these mod packs. I've played around. I've definitely used Tinkers a ton. I've done a good amount of Tholmcraft and a little bit of Botania and a very small amount of Witchery. I think Witchery is involved. Let's see, Witchery. Yeah, Witching Gadgets. I think Witchery is in here. But I've played around a little bit with some of the mods, but there are mods I've completely never used, like Ancient Warfare, and of course the Lord of the Rings mod, which is installed. A lot of stuff I haven't done. Let's see how many creepers we have. 4 more creepers to go. This is kind of a bit of a grind, waiting for them to spawn, but oh well. So far we are 140 XP out of the 1200 needed, so we are just over a 10th of the way to leveling up. Oh god. Well, that'll pump up our numbers as long as they don't all explode. Ooh, don't fall up. And they all exploded. I don't know why they exploded. I was quite a ways away. That was a bit of a heartbreak seeing that many and then just having to watch them go down the drain. But, oh well, we'll survive. I think we need 3 more. Oh, wrong book. Yep, just 3 more creepers. Is there 1 or 2? There's 2 there. Why? See, why did he explode? There was no reason for him to explode. He got caught here and I was far enough back. Sometimes this game just perplexes me. But go ahead and get that XP. Already level 28, which is nice. I love the little XP and food counter in the top right corner. So it's very weird because I often look down by my inventory to see what my health is at, and then I'm like, nothing's there. I've died a few times just because I didn't know what my health was at. Ooh, that was a close one. But the red bar is health, the green bar is your hunger, and then I believe the yellow bar is XP towards the next level, and then under my little character thing is what level I am. So I'm level 28 already, which is interesting. I don't know how we got that, but we'll take it. There we go. Let's try and not let these things explode. Just back up and play it safe. Next one. The one stuck in the water, which should help, as long as that one doesn't explode. There we go. And let's see. Oop. Not getting attacked here. I think we're done, but we'll kill this one just for good measure. Just to help our ye olde king out. And we are done. All killed. We'll check this one. Then their numbers 10 out of 10. Cool deal. So now we can leave this dreaded place. If the creepers ever allow us to. Woo. That's close. We'll take all that gunpowder. I really become a hoarder in the early game because you never know what you're going to need and what's going to be useful. Hopefully sometime we can set up a house, because I've never set up a house on a Tolkiencraft server, but it's definitely on the list to do. Anywho, now this is the graveyard, and during nighttime, zombies and skeletons will spawn in here, which will make it really easy, hopefully if we don't die, to get our zombie and skeleton kind of. What kind of torches are these? Interdiction torches. Wow, those look really cool. I don't know what those are for. But anyways, what I think I'm gonna do is stop the recording, and we're gonna come out. Actually, no, we'll wait until nighttime. We're not gonna stop the recording. We're gonna run around a bit. I'll show you guys the town. You've seen parts of it, like the blacksmith. And what is this? Oh. I guess if we need a cloak ever, here's the place to get it. Can we take it? Oh, no way. We can take the cloak. Oh, that looks cool. Should we take the pink one? Or should we not steal? Is stealing bad? I feel like stealing's bad. What is the style? Show. Oh. Okay. Let's take the pink one. I'm all about it. Equipped in the belt slot. What do any of these do? They're just traveler's gear. Oh, we are looking fine. We are looking fine with our pinkish white cloak. I didn't even know you could take that. What is this? Looks like a saw blade of sorts. Greetings. I've noticed a big difference around here since you arrived. What can I do for you? Ooh, she seems friendly. What are they? Just some... Ooh, the tool station's nice, but like I said, if we go back to the blacksmith, we can see that he already has... Ooh, blacksmith, right here. He has a fully working forge here that we can use, and it's full on lava. Complete with the casting table. He's got the tool forge, stencil table, part builder. Does he have stencils in here? He does not, but did I see... What are these? Does he have these? Or are these just additions to the Tinker's Construct version? I do not know, but ooh, there's a large blade pattern in here. That'll be nice. But we can make all of our patterns and stuff. Is there a chest around here we could use to store some of this stuff? Ah, yes, there is, right in the blacksmith's house. He's got a quaint little residence up here. Now, none of the beds in the town. Oh, you can only sleep at night. When you try and sleep in the beds, it says you cannot sleep here. So I don't know what that's about, but oh, I forgot to tell you when we go to the king, there's a guy next to the king that actually gives us a charm of dislocation, which will be really nice to get back here. It's got 20 uses on it, which really allows us to teleport back here 20 times, and we can go back, I think, as many times as you want. He just keeps giving them to you, but it looks like it is turning night, so we're going to go ahead and head to the graveyard and see if we can get some of these killed. Yep, he's asleep. There's actually some cool things. You can tell people to follow you, you can trade with them, you can marry people, you can do a lot of really interesting things. You can marry other in-game players, so I'm playing solo, so forever alone, but there's the ghost of the former queen. I don't think she says anything, but good day. Hopefully you can help our kingdom, even in death. She's very nice. And here come the skeleton. Oh, you hit the dog! No, don't hit the poor dog. I'm gonna pay for that. Now, they can't actually leave the graveyard, which is really nice, and kind of use that to our advantage. Get one skeleton down. I don't like the slow swinging broadsword. I prefer something I can spam, kind of like a rapier maybe, would be a good option. We're still at 20 out of 20 health, so we're doing okay there. Our armor is holding up quite well. If we didn't have this, we'd be in a world of hurt. Oh boy, that's a lot of zombies. Go ahead and back up. How does he hit me through all those zombies? I don't understand it. We're gonna back up here and heal up a bit. Got down to 14 health, but we can actually kind of cheat the system here and just do a little bit of. It's kind of cheating, kind of not. I would call it cheating, but oh well. 16 health, we're doing all right. Keep slaughtering these mobs. This skeleton will not stop shooting me. Hopefully we can get some better armor here relatively soon, because the bosses get really hard really fast. Wow, that's a lot of mobs. And he has an enchanted bow. So the mobs spawn randomly with items. Where am I getting shot from? Let's let them fight it out by themselves for a bit. He just 360'd me. That skeleton just straight 360'd me. Wow, that enchanted bow is doing 2 damage a hit. That hurts. Let's try and get a peek in. Luckily, they're fighting each other as well. That kind of helps a little bit. I do have a bow, so I might be able to use that, but I don't know if that's useful. Get the skeleton kills. I find the zombies spawn a lot more often. This guy's got full gold armor on. That hurts a bit. Why am I here? Who did this to me? Says the former queen. We do not know. I don't know if there's like a... He just shot me over the zombie. I feel robbed. Still at 18 health. This guy spawned outside. Go ahead and get that free kill. Let's check how we are doing. We've killed 7 zombies and 7 skeletons. So let's see if we can get that number up to at least 10 on each. Which we need 3 zombies and 3 skeletons. Hopefully we can get that done. Is my inventory full? It appears to be so. So we'll get my backpack and just throw some of this junk in here. Clear up some space. I like to collect everything because you never know what you're going to need. Ooh, does the queen attack them? She was running around like looking like she was attacking. Interesting. Pick up those arrows. 3 arrows. Cannot complain. Oh, we don't want to get stuck in here. We do not want to get stuck in here. Only 10 health, 8 health. This guy's bow is really hurting. And then he has a sword, and we have died. Unfortunately, lost all of our XP, but I have turned keep inventory on because there is a grave mod installed, but if you're inside a protected area, the grave doesn't spawn, or it does spawn and you can't break it, so you can't actually get your stuff back. So for convenience sake and for the sake of the series, I have turned keep inventory on. But with that, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. I just love how that cloak looks. what I'm going to do is off camera, I think I might mine a little bit, get some resources, and then I'm going to kill the remaining zombies and skeletons we need. 9 more zombies and 12 more skeletons. And then starting off next episode, we will turn on the quest and continue with the quest line. So with that, I want to thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Tolkiencraft II.